It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look in the 5 and 10, glistening once again, with candy canes and silver lanes aglow. It's beginning to look a lot.
Krampus is a new horror comedy that came out this month. It's sort of like a Christmas-themed movie where Christmas isn't going very well. Christmas spirit is kind of gone because there's like this family with this boy who's the main character and another family that are relatives to them moved in for Christmas and visited, and we can all relate to this sort of thing where we have to deal with family, and these families fight a lot, so there's a lot of Christmas spirit is kind of lost. They don't really act happy or anything. They're all really stressed out, and Christmas isn't like it used to be for them. So this boy really hates this, and he asks for Christmas to be good again, like it used to be. And so this weird goat man thing called Krampus comes and starts doing crazy things and makes everything worse. And yeah, this entire movie is basically just Krampus and his minions attacking this family and tormenting them and killing them off one by one. So I saw the trailers for this movie, I was really intrigued. I thought this would be a legitimately scary movie. It looked really cool to me, and I was looking forward to watching it this December, and I did. And this is a fun movie. I don't think it's great. I don't think it's like the next big horror thing. This is just a fun time if you want to go to the theaters and have something really funny, because this movie is more played for comedy than I expected. The trailers really made this out to be like an actual scary horror movie. That's what I thought it would be. But it ended up being this more comedic movie. The characters were good in this movie for the most part. The main kid, I thought he did a good job. Toni Collette is in this movie. She does a great job. She's probably one of the best characters. Adam Scott is another one of the lead characters in this movie. He's really good. I thought the uncle was really good. He's sort of like a drunk alcoholic, and he's kind of crazy, and he causes a lot of problems as the movie goes on, and I thought he was good. And the granny in this movie is really good, and also the aunt, the old aunt, is one of the funniest parts of this movie. I thought she was genius, because that's what old women are usually like. I mean, I've had several relatives that act exactly like she does, and I thought she was really funny in this movie, I just gotta say. So one thing I really like about this movie is that there's a lot of use of practical effects instead of CGI. I mean, there obviously is some CGI thrown in there because you can't really make moving gingerbread man without CGI, but there's a lot of practical effects in this movie, and I thought they worked very well, and I was really proud of them for actually using practical effects, because that's not used that much anymore, because directors usually use CGI as a cheap way of not using people for things. I really respect the fact that they used a lot of practical effects in this movie. A lot of the minions are people in suits, and I very much like that aspect of the movie because CGI can look really fake sometimes. And like I said earlier, this is more of a comedy than a horror movie, and I like that because the comedy is really good in this movie. There are several points where I was busting laughing in this movie. I mean, this is really just like, they focus more on comedy than the actual horror. And I thought the comedy was very good, especially from that old aunt I mentioned earlier. She's hilarious in this movie. But the thing that I really don't like about Krampus is that just the marketing. I mean, it was marketed as such a scary horror movie, and I was expecting to be actually freaked out when I left the theater. I didn't feel that at all, because this entire movie is just ridiculous and fun. It's kind of like Jurassic World. I mean, but not really at all. Jurassic World is just a fun movie, but it's not great. This movie, for me, it's the same thing. It's not scary at all. There was no points in this movie where I was scared. I wasn't leaving it going, oh, Krampus is gonna come to my house and kill me, oh no. This is not one of those movies. I think The Visit is a much better horror movie of this year because that was actually legitimately frightening at points. This movie, it's hilarious and ridiculous. I mean, there's CGI gingerbread man talking in squeaky voices. Yes, that is actually in this movie, and I did not expect things like that from the trailer. Like, the trailer made this out to be such a scary, serious, dark movie, but it's not like that. This is a very funny movie, and it's very ridiculous. And I don't think this movie was marketed properly. That's probably my main flaw with this movie. The thing that really holds it back is that it was it showed so much potential to be an actual scary movie, but it's not that. And there's also a lot of characters in this movie that I didn't care if they died at all. For example, the main character's sister, she was just annoying, and I wasn't a fan of her. If she got killed, I wouldn't have cared at all. And also, I mentioned the drunk uncle guy with his wife. Their kids, they were just bullies, and I wanted them to get killed, honestly. They try to make you care about these characters, but you don't because you just want them to get killed, and they also don't get fleshed out enough. That's another one of my big flaws with this movie, is that some of the characters really aren't that great, and you don't feel a connection with them. But for example, Adam Scott, I felt like he was a good character that you can connect to. Toni Collette has several scenes in this movie where she breaks down, and you can really relate with Toni Collette's character, and you feel a connection with her, because she's probably the most realistic character, because if this was actually happening, everyone in this house would be having a psychotic breakdown because this is an actual thing. And Toni Collette's like the only character who seems to actually have like a breakdown like this. I mean, people are sleeping in this movie when they know that Krampus and his minions are coming to attack them. How do you sleep knowing that? If you enjoy things that are fun and goofy and ridiculous, you will definitely enjoy this movie because this entire movie is just ridiculous. I had a fun time with this movie, even though it didn't scare me at all. So I'm gonna give Krampus a B. It's a fun movie, it's just not scary in any sense. I mean, like at all. This movie isn't gonna give you nightmares, it's not gonna freak you out at all, it's just gonna be a fun time. So guys, if you like this video, be sure to like, be sure to comment telling me your thoughts on Krampus if you saw it, be sure to subscribe, and be sure to, what else do you have to do? Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And bye-bye, I'll see you next time.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10, it's glistening once again.